We'll be live in a second. There we are.
Probably.
Now we are. Yeah. Hello.
Good morning, Mo. Happy Friday. How are you?
Grims, we are here. We are here. Here we are.
I can't see it. Well, it's my computer. It's okay.
Well, it's probably
I can't.
the new improved, not so much setup. All right.
That's weird. I
We
can't
are
see chat now,
here.
but
We are
it's
here
okay.
under that hurricane watch. Although,
Oh,
well,
hurricane. Yeah, watch. I was thinking, is it
I
a
mean, it's
warning
not
or a
it's not
watch?
coming on, it's not landfalling or anything, but I know you can't, don't go swimming in the ocean.
Oh, it's red flags.
Yeah,
All red
red
flags.
flags up and down the East Coast. Red flags.
Yeah, those were my favorite times too. The red flag days
Because nobody's in the water.
because well, nobody's in the water. Well, no, actually, there were people in the water. It was the
Uh-huh.
surfers. You had to keep on the
Uh,
surfers to
okay, yeah.
keep them out. But
Mhm.
it was insane because of the current would be super strong during the hurricanes. Like you would literally watch them go in and they would drift so quick, like so quick down. It was
Yeah.
amazing how
Mhm.
fast they would go.
Yeah.
Like, the park was only, the one beach that we were at was only like let's just say a mile long at this lifeguarded part, but you're
Yeah.
supposed to like blow them in and tell them to get out of the water. But literally, they would drift down so fast that it was like, what's the point? Because they'd be in the park and then out of the park, probably like in, I would probably say 2 minutes. Like that's how fast, like, they would drift down. But
Right. The
anyway.
when I was a kid, well, I was like high school, maybe college, it was later, but we would go places with my cousins, aunt and uncle, because we were like
Mhm.
kind of the same age because I got a lot of cousins. And we went to, I don't know what hurricane it was, but we went to Outer Banks and a hurricane had just kind of come through. It didn't like landfall there or anything, but it was um so like the first couple days we were there, you really couldn't go on the water. And I remember we didn't, like the
Huh.
kids are smarter than the adults in this. We didn't
Oh
go on the
gosh.
water. The where we
Yeah.
stayed had, it was like a community and they had like a community pool and stuff. And I remember because we couldn't go in the water, we were in the pool and playing volleyball and stuff. But
Hmm.
at one point we were sitting on the beach and our fathers, and by the way, this is going to sound weird. It's not. My aunt and uncle, my mom's sister, my uncle by marriage is also my dad's first cousin. So they grew up together too. So
Wow. Okay.
so they did stupid things and they were out there in the red flag warning. My dad, wait, we were just talking about this the other day. My dad was, and
Huh.
he was like, "Oh my God, that time Greg and I went out there." He's like, and we almost died. Then nobody had to come
Oh
get
my
him, but
gosh.
like, he's like, you're in one place and then you're in another place in like 2 seconds. I'm like,
Yeah.
you two were idiots, okay? In your younger days.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah,
Yeah, it's
so don't go
crazy.
in the water. Dip your
I
toes in,
know.
put your chair. So I like to do some. I mean, I like going in the water too, but dip your put your chair at the and like have the surf come up to your toes and just relax. That's what you
It's
do.
like but if you're ever in the water, just as an ex-lifeguard from the beach, if you're ever in the water and you find yourself stuck in a rip,
Hmm.
don't try to swim into the shore. Swim
Yeah.
parallel to the shore and
Right.
you'll get out super fast. Because
Yeah.
I know people panic and they try to swim into the shore, but
Yeah. And that's
that's
worse,
my
right?
little tip of the day. It is. It's
Mhm.
worse. It'll tire you out and you're not going to outswim.
Yeah. I'm
I mean,
not that
even
good a swimmer. I don't go in when it's like that, but
even
you know.
lifeguards don't. They swim parallel because you'll get out pretty quick. Because
Right.
normally, typically, it just depends. They're all different, but rips are pretty short. Like it's not short, but they're like not as wide.
Right. Uh-huh.
There's some can be super wide. Like when you see aerial views of them, they're crazy.
Mhm.
But you'll get out super quick. You just have to tell yourself to stop panicking. Just swim parallel, even though it
Yeah.
seems counter.
It's
Or you just relax and let it pull you out, and then just wait for a guard to come get you.
right.
Because
Help
eventually
me.
it stops.
Help
You know?
me.
Exactly. I know, it's crazy. I mean, we've had so many yeah, I had so many, like, people getting stuck in rips, and just like, it's crazy. Like, you just have to go rescue them. But
Hello, Megan Makes
I
Sunshine. Happy Friday to you too, and thank you for stopping in and
ah,
are
we
alive.
appreciate it.
We appreciate
We appreciate
you. We do. We are
Mhm,
uh if anybody else here is new today, we talk reselling because that's what we do.
mhm, yeah,
And on Fridays, we're usually live, sometimes not, but we've been
mhm,
trying to be live all summer for sure.
yeah,
And sometimes other time, well, definitely on Wednesdays and sometimes throughout the week, we have other
not
little
live.
things that'll
Not
drop,
live on
not
Wednesdays.
lives, but we don't
Yeah,
always talk about reselling. We take a day off and we talk about whatever we
like
whatever we talk about when we're not when we're setting up to go live. We decided, well, let's
yes,
record it and put it out there.
yeah. Typically, like, what's happening in well, I don't say pop culture, but, like, things that are, like, basically on our For You page. We're
Yeah,
talking about those
exactly.
things. Like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, did you see this? Did you see this? Did
Hmm.
you watch
We
this?"
like a lot of different things. So, yeah.
Mhm,
So stop by on
mhm.
Wednesdays, check out our back catalog.
Yes, it's called Dash of Sass.
Yes,
For
that's
sure.
our off-topic stuff. Yeah, that's our day
Mhm.
off.
Yeah. But, um, so you told me that a new thrift store opened near you? Was it a thrift
Yeah, I mean it's not near, but it's like an hour away. But I figured I'd
Oh,
go and try it out because
mhm.
it's in Westchester, which is a ritzy, PA area. So
Okay.
I did go yesterday
Did you
morning.
go?
Yeah.
You did?
Uh-huh.
How was it?
It's okay. It's called Second Avenue Thrift. Now I've been to there's none here in Delaware. They're in Pennsylvania. I've been to other ones before. When I when I had to take my sister started chemo during COVID. So you
Mhm.
couldn't go in the hospital with her except for a few
Oh,
appointments my mom went with her, the preliminary
yeah.
stuff and everything. And so I couldn't go in there because it's like an all day thing. I mean, really. And
Mhm.
so I would sit at a Panera, and then I was like, I'm tired of sitting at Panera. I don't even like their coffee. I got to find some thrift stores. So I found
Yeah.
some. Um, I mean, there's some little ones in Philly, but like that makes me anxious, like trying to find parking and everything. But I found like I wanted to find ones where I could park. There was one
Right.
right over the bridge in Jersey, kind of
Okay.
outside Camden, which is kind of crappy. But
Oh.
that's the one I found a glassy baby in.
Oh.
Um,
Yeah.
they're called Second
Did you ever
Avenue
sell
Thrift.
that?
Yeah, I did. I sold it for like 70
Oh.
bucks. Because it
Oh,
had a little
yeah.
ding in it. It had a little ding in it. And it wasn't like
Uh-huh.
it was just like a lavender purple, but I did sell it.
Okay. Mhm.
Um, and that one, I like that one. That one's a good one.
Mhm.
Prices were good. I haven't been to either of these since before my sister passed. Like because then she was getting sicker
Yeah.
and I was going in with her, so I wasn't going to thrift stores. So, and then
Huh.
there was another 2A thrift that was I think I want like North Philly. It was like Franklin Mills area. I think I forget. Anyway, that one was good too. This one's smaller than either of the other ones. I didn't look
Huh.
at clothes. It was super crowded. I had a time limit. I didn't go right when it opened because it was like, I would have been in rush hour traffic. And I had to be
Oh, okay.
home, take my kids somewhere. So I didn't stay too long and I didn't look at clothes or anything, which I don't know anything about them anyway.
Uh-huh.
But they didn't have that much. It was kind of higher price than the other ones. And I was thinking that, but I was like, I haven't been to one in a while, so I don't know, right?
Oh, okay.
And then I hear these two ladies talking to the manager, and they're like, it's a lot more than the other stores because I think
Oh.
there's also one in South Philly that I've never been to. They're like, it's more expensive, and he was like, well, I know the price because this girl picked up this like dancing girl figurine, and I couldn't get the best look at it but I'm pretty
Huh.
sure it was what I saw on an online auction not too long ago, and I priced it out, and maybe you can get like 70 bucks for it. It wasn't, if it is what I think it was, right?
Okay.
And I don't know what she was paying for it, but he told her it goes for well over 150 dollars, right? And I was like, no,
Oh
it
my
doesn't.
gosh.
No, it doesn't.
Uh-huh.
He's like, I know the prices of everything in here, and I priced everything. It's going to be like a fourth of what eBay. And I'm like, and I looked some of the stuff up, and some of it was priced at eBay. There was like a Kate Spade
What?
purse, not even leather, like a nylon like little bag
Yeah.
for 25. That's what it sells for on eBay. Or that's what's
Jeez.
priced at on eBay. I didn't even know if it sold. I didn't see. I didn't look at that. And then I looked at other stuff, and it was eBay. Some of it was eBay not sold. Do you know what I mean? So he wasn't looking at solds, and
Mhm.
I'm just like, ugh. I did find a few
Oh.
things. I didn't take any pictures, so I'll just say what they are because they're still in my car because I was running around all day yesterday.
Oh.
Um, and I didn't have a chance this morning. I bought a Playmobil pirate ship, but I don't know if it's complete. It's
Ooh.
the base was there, and all like the directions are in the baggie and a bunch of pieces. There's even a little Playmobil guy in there, and I think I bought it for 12. And if it looks like the one that sells for 200 brand new, so I figured, well, I can part this out easily. I sold a
Yes.
I sold a Playmobil ship that I got for like $2 for
Uh-huh.
like 100. It wasn't a pirate ship.
Wow.
It was something. It was another ship though.
Mhm.
So I was like, I'll just buy it. And
Was it
I
the red
bought
one? Was it red? That pirate ship you bought?
this one.
Or
It's
was it
not.
the wood grain or brown?
I think it's wood. It's not red.
Uh-huh.
Is the red one really good?
Oh. Oh, I don't know. I found, one that I remember either, like, the rim of it was red or something like that. I can't remember, but I mean, I do really well with, um, Playmobil stuff
Playmobil.
too, like the
Yeah.
figures and stuff,
Yes.
especially the vintage ones. What year was
hmm
it, the one you bought?
I'm
Was
not
it
100% sure. I have to open it and look at the directions because I didn't do that yet.
yeah,
But what
but that's still
I don't
cool.
know. But like I said, the looking at the base and looking at the ones that sold on eBay, it looks like the 200 brand new one. I don't know if all the parts are
Nice.
there. I'm
Mhm.
not sure. Uh, But like you said, Playmobil, like the other one I sold was new, but I wasn't 100% certain all the parts were there. So I priced it a little
Uh-huh.
lower
Yeah.
than if I was 100% sure.
Yeah.
This one, I don't, it's been opened, it's been used, but um
Yeah. That's still
like you
awesome.
said,
12
still parted
bucks.
out. So, and then
Yeah.
I bought myself a pair of Vans, and then I bought, which were like $14, but
Huh.
they're like almost brand new, so that's why I bought. And I bought, it's a little Johnson Brothers dish that is like shaped like a Christmas tree,
Hmm?
and it's the smaller. There's one that's bigger. This one's smaller. I think I paid like $3 for it, and I'll get. It looks like it sells about 25, and it's
Yeah.
we're getting closer to Christmas, so I should be able to get that for it.
That's
So, and
good.
then a couple other like little things, but
Right. Well, that's worth the drive then,
so hopefully,
huh?
yeah, hopefully,
You know?
it's kind of if
Mhm.
anybody is familiar, it's somewhat remote. Um, I don't know what's going on.
I can't hear you.
Sorry, can you hear me now? I don't know what.
Oh, it
Uh,
sounds like when I can.
okay.
It sounds like when you touch a cord, your cable. It sounded like that.
Well, I did because I don't know.
Oh.
I didn't know what was happening.
Hmm.
And I don't know if anybody's. I'm getting like a weird. Um,
I don't know, it's delayed
I don't know if
on my
anybody's
end, but
commenting. I don't know if it's working. I think it's the. Uh, anyway. Anyway, so
it's the
yeah, it's a
hurricane.
pain in the butt drive. I won't drive up
Hurricane.
there unless I have other things to do. Like if I Yeah, it is. It's the hurricane. The
Uh,
if I have other things to do, um, thanks, Megan. Yeah, something blipped on my end. I don't know. Anyway,
mhm,
if I had other things to do up in that direction, maybe, or if I find some other places to go to, maybe I'll go there again. But
uh,
I'm not gonna drive an hour every, you know,
right. Totally.
to
I get
go.
it. I wouldn't either, you
There
know?
wasn't enough really, like, you know what I mean? It's a rich area. Like, there wasn't enough, and usually, like, when thrift stores or Goodwill has a grand opening, they put out their best stuff, you
The
know?
best.
And
Right.
also it's a smaller store, and I know the other two ways I've been to, they're constantly stocking, like just all day long. You know, it's not, it's a for profit thrift. It's not a, you know, they're constantly
Mhm.
stocking.
Yeah.
This one wasn't constantly stocking, but it was so crowded in there. I don't think they really could, you know?
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
the other thrifts, the other ones that I've been to, there's people that just hang out there all day. Like they have a
Yeah,
giant cart
yeah.
full of stuff and they're just sitting in the chair in the furniture section waiting for them to bring new stuff out and they go and they look. I mean, I never
Yeah.
did because
Oh,
I
yeah.
wasn't, you know, I was on a time limit, but
Mhm.
crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, same.
So
I I
I would
I saw
probably go
somebody
to
at the
the other
thrift
ones.
yesterday do that.
What's that?
Mhm. I saw somebody at the thrift yesterday camping out. He had
Yeah.
2 full carts. I mean, good for him,
Wow.
like, that's good,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. And
mhm.
that's how I saw at the other one. I would go to the other ones before I went back to this one, which is weird
Yeah.
because, like I said, like the one in New Jersey is in kind of a crappy place, you know,
Mhm.
spot.
Yeah.
Whereas this one's, you know, ritzy, shitsy area.
Well, I mean, it could go the same you know how, like, last week I was saying, like, when we go to community yard sales, I will, like if it's the not the $1,000,000 neighborhoods, but if it's the multi-million dollar neighborhoods,
Hmm.
I, like, don't go to those just
Yeah.
because typically they're, higher price. I feel like it's kinda the same thing with that thrift store. It's in a good
Yeah.
neighborhood, so they're like, "Oh, these are valuable items." You know
Yeah.
what I
And
mean?
there
But
weren't
I was
that
like,
great of stuff. I found these like old vintage like reindeer and they were like
"Mhm."
you know the term like the spaghetti because the
Yeah,
you know on the porcelain because they made it look. And they were spaghetti, and I
like
was like,
stringy,
"Oh, these
yeah.
are good." And I was looking around because there was a sleigh kind of planter thing that went with them, and I was like, "Oh, they will be good.
Uh-huh.
You know, they'll sell well at Christmas time." And then I put them in my cart, and I was looking around for the to see if the sleigh was around because when I looked them up, and then I picked one up to look at it again, and I was like, "Oh, its antlers broken." And I looked down, its antlers broken too. I was like, "Ah, that's why they're still
Darn.
sitting there."
Right. Well, at least you figured that out,
Yeah. Hmm.
before you get home, because that's the worst, buying something with a flaw you don't notice until you
Oh,
get home,
this was like I
you know?
wasn't looking at the antlers. I was like,
Yeah.
"Ooh," I looked at the bottom and I looked at the it was like on the saddle, like, you know, they had like a
Mhm.
saddle or something on or a blanket, whatever. And it
Yeah.
was spaghetti. And I was like, "Oh, that's so cool. Let me set it on my cart right here." And then I was like,
Darn.
totally
Oh,
broken
my my
antlers.
like my like alarm went off, Mo. I have to mute it.
Okay.
Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. It helps push our videos out, our lives out, the engagement. Thanks, we appreciate it. Hit the like button and maybe the subscribe if you haven't done that.
Yes. We
But I'm
appreciate it.
assuming if you're
Yes.
here,
We are.
you probably are already
We have
subscribed.
goals we're trying to meet. We're trying to give
Mm,
you the best possible content we can.
yes.
We spend a
I,
lot of time
on a
thinking of
live.
content.
Yeah, between this and our other
Yes,
Dashes
our other
Ask,
stuff.
which is,
Mhm.
on here. But yeah, we spend more time on that than
Oh, yeah. Well,
the
yeah.
Flippin' Fantastic. I guess because this is live, so it's just kind of
Yes.
like,
Mhm.
although we still have to like, prep behind the scenes for our finds and solds and all that other stuff. I can't read the chat, Mo.
It says, "Will it help if I un?" I think she meant unsub, but it says unsubstantiated and resub. that that spell
No, don't
no, don't
uh.
unsub. Um, the spell
Just
check,
make sure you sub on.
spell check's making you giving you those big words.
Exactly. Just sub on Corey's because Corey's probably not sub to us.
Yeah, exactly.
It's probably like, oh, these ladies don't know what they're talking.
Make
I'm just
Pops
teasing. I'm just
Pops versus
teasing.
Plants needs to sub to us. Whatever
Oh
happened to
yeah,
Pops
pops
versus
versus.
Plants?
That's right. Wait a minute.
I'm so
Right.
sad. I
That's
haven't seen any.
I know. I didn't see. I missed the hoop nursery
Yeah.
content. Oh man, because Corey got bored. That's what happens when Corey gets bored.
Corey is subbed
I
already. He
can't
has you
see
on the
it.
big screen. I'm reading it.
Oh,
Corey is subbed already. He has you on the big screen. Um,
okay. Good job, Corey. We appreciate you. so,
yeah, I missed
so
the
what were your?
plants. I was learning stuff because I'm trying to turn this brown thumb to green slowly in my old age.
I d- I did pick up at an estate sale. I did pick up some. I don't know what you would specifically call them, but they're the snake plants. But they weren't in the soil. It was just the. I don't know why I want to say the rhizomes of them. I don't know. That sounds pretty weird. But it was they weren't there was no soil. It was just like the root and
In
the
water?
like the tall parts of this. No, they
Oh,
were just dried. But this estate sale was a plant shop going out of business.
yeah.
So I picked up some of those and we planted them in a pot over here. Yeah, it's right here. It's right there. Nope, right
Okay,
there.
the
You
white
can't
pot?
see it. The white pot. So we've just been watering it because who knows how long they had been out of pots. One of them
Yeah.
just growing like brand
Oh,
new
really?
shoot.
That's crazy.
And I remember Corey would talk about it on his plants versus pops or pops versus plant that you could cut them and propagate them, but I didn't cut and propagate because I don't know. I just didn't remember how to do it.
Yeah,
So,
because he's
but it's
not showing
growing.
us anymore.
Exactly.
I need to know.
He probably ran out of catnip and daylilies and he has no content because they sold all of them. Oh man. So what did you well, I don't know. What do you have up first, Mo? Do you have fines or solds?
Well, I just told you my fines because I didn't take a picture of them.
Oh, this what was the fines again?
The
What was
pirate
it?
ship
Your
and
vans?
like a
Oh, the
Christmas
pirate ship.
decorations and yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it. In your vans, what do your vans look like?
They are a uh cheetah print.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Sassy Mo. With
yeah.
are you gonna get your baggy jeans? Your low rise baggy jeans?
Uh,
Because that's it. And a baby
I know.
doll, just like you did in 1997. That's what's back in. Baggy jeans. You can get some from PacSun, the really cute ones.
I have
You're
to
like,
find
I'm not
some.
doing that.
Oh my.
Oh man. Oh
If as
man.
long as
So
they're
you have
hey,
some
I'll do it. If are they low rise? Because I am short waisted. The mom jeans don't work for me. I'm
no, they
glad
have
that's
some that
over
are
with.
like yeah. There's some
You
like
pull the waist up
mid-rise.
and it's up here.
Same.
I got
Same.
no
I
room between here and here. Between my hip and my
same.
rib. There's like this.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the same. My crest and my rib cage, it's
Yeah,
like
that's
this
mine.
much in between. Short
When I
waisted.
remember when I was in high school, because there was no such thing as low rise. They were all the same. And I remember like some of my pants. I mean, I still do this to this day. Roll how to roll them down, like the top.
The tops.
Yeah,
Uh
because
huh.
too it's too high.
Yeah. Yep.
I know people are like, we need
Same.
the low rise. I'm like, not me. Bring me, give me some, please. I think we talked about this before because like when I was working, like Ann Taylor Loft used to have different styles of pants, and some of them had a lower rise, but you knew it by the
Hmm.
name. And I don't know if I
Yeah.
don't shop there anymore because I don't work in an office or anything, and I don't need them.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
I don't know if they still do that because I love
I'm
that
sure on
because
eBay
I
they do.
knew if it was named Marianne or whatever that that was the fit that fit
Yeah.
me.
Right. Well, I am not a fan of the low rise, like the
Well,
zippers this
no,
big.
yeah,
Well,
yeah, no,
the zippers this
that's not for
big.
me either. I'm
I
not
know.
skinny enough for that.
And they're not flattering. They're not
Mm-mm.
flattering because that literally sits at the widest part of your hip.
Yeah,
I mean, unless you're like super thin and curvy, then it looks
yeah,
cute, but
no,
not
no, I don't like that either. But
not
just
now.
there definitely needs to be different size rises. And what do they
Yeah,
call that?
for
Like
sure.
that length there from the zipper, like on your pants or whatever.
The rise?
Is it the rise?
That's
Is that what it's called?
yeah, that's the rise. Yeah.
That makes sense, right? I
The rise.
I don't sell clothes if you can't tell. Yeah. Well, they need to make
Yeah.
different size for us
Yeah,
ladies
it
that
and
have.
some of them will be 12 inches, like a 12-inch rise, which is insane because I do
That's
clothes too, and
ridiculous. That's like,
it is ridiculous.
oh my God, to have a torso.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh,
But
Mo. I
people with
have
longer
to
torsos have shorter legs. We have longer legs. I have a friend that's
yeah.
like 6 foot. Her torso is longer. Our legs are like the same length.
Well, so yeah. So when she sits down, she looks like a lot taller than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's
Uh-huh.
still taller
It's
than me, but
crazy.
our legs are the same. Like if we sat down leg to leg,
We're-
like hip to
Yeah.
foot is the same length.
That it's like what's his name? Michael Phelps. He's like all torso and all
Mm.
limbs. Like
Yep.
like his body is that's his proportions are like that. They're
Yeah.
super long, and but his torso is super long.
Right.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it- my this week in eBay has been like is possessed because I have been selling on eBay for I don't know, going on 5 years, maybe 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
like full time, part time. But I had sold
Yeah.
before. But
Mm-hmm.
I have had more returns in the last three, probably 2 or 3 weeks
I
than
was
I
gonna say,
have
you've been
ever
talking about
had.
returns for like 3 weeks, like that you've been having
It's
more than usual.
insanity. I don't even understand it because at one point I was only selling clothes and I went, I swear, a year with no returns. And for somebody who only sells clothes at that time, I had
Yeah.
no returns. Like, and I
Yeah,
put
that's really
measurements, like
good.
I put actual measurements in the photos. Like I put the tape measure, like, the
Right.
ruler in there so you can see it. I
I
don't
think
do,
that helps a
nobody
little bit.
reads,
Yeah.
so I don't do
Yeah.
that. But I have had so many returns, like, and um, it's not just on clothes. Like somebody bought um, those coffee pots that you put on the stove where it's like
Yeah.
I forgot what they're called, like a
The
mocha
mocha
pot.
pot things.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Hmm.
talking about?
Yeah, I
Yes.
remember you selling
Well,
that not too long ago.
yeah.
Or you showed
Well,
it. You showed one that you bought
well, I
to
don't know.
sell.
That might have been different. That might have been
Yeah.
something different.
But it was
But
the
this is
same
the one you
thing.
actually put on
Yeah.
the burner.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, they returned I parted it out because they sell well. So
Hmm.
they returned the bottom because they were like, it's too small or something. But I just thought, didn't you not? Sorry, I have to return this. It's just too big, like way too big. And I'm like, I mean, I get it. I don't care. It's
Yeah.
part of doing business. But it's just been so many. I'm just like, what's going on with people? Is Mercury in retrograde and they're just not paying attention to stuff?
Right.
I don't know what's going on.
I just want to
But
apologize. I don't know if I dropped out for a minute because I'm getting some weird messages. Never had this before. I don't know if it's a internet thing, whatever. Sorry.
well,
But we
it's the
may
hurricane. I'm
have
telling
dropped out.
you.
Huh? It's the hurricane. Yeah, it might be.
It's the hurricane. I'm telling you. We're getting some
Something. I don't, yeah,
storm stuff
just,
maybe. I don't
I
know.
don't know. Like, you know, 99.9% of the time, my internet is pretty fast. Although my husband and my son are home today. So,
Oh,
that could be it too.
yeah,
Um,
kick your kid off.
yeah.
Roblox.
Usually it's just, yeah, exactly. Usually it's just my husband. Because my
Right.
son is home as well. Um,
Mhm.
Graham says amen, so have we, regarding returns. You're getting a lot of returns. Well, at least you're getting
Well,
sales to get returns because
yeah, and
I have been slowly coming out of jail, but I don't, or eBay, timeout, whatever.
I think because of these returns, like, eBay is suppressing my sales because my sales aren't in the
Are they
last
lower?
week, my
Yeah.
sales are not like what they normally are. Like, normally,
Mm-hmm.
I'm really consistent all the time. Like, but
Mm-hmm.
I swear since I've had these returns, like, my store is just like, "Hello? Hello?" Like, it's
Right.
not normal. But
Yeah.
Grams and Pops are killing it. Like, their ratio is probably still,
Oh
like,
my
good
God,
because 'cause they're
because they
selling,
list
like,
so
50
much.
items.
Yeah.
They're selling
Not
50
me.
items on Friday, Saturday, and
I'm
Sunday,
I'm lucky if
and
I sell
then,
one. So I did a sale. I didn't do it. I didn't do it this morning because I was too busy fiddling with this to make. By the we don't have any in this live broadcast, but I have figured out how to play video when we record
oh,
so that we can hear
yeah.
it. But anyway,
Mhm.
um, what was I saying? Oh, I didn't start a sale, but I did have that like a 10% off sale. I had a ton of views. Like people were looking
Watchers?
at it. I was
Uh-huh.
sending out offers. I sold one thing last weekend. And since then I have sold two more things. So I guess it's better than nothing, but it's still slow going ever since I
Well, I
changed my promotions.
mhm. Yeah. Well, this is what I do. I mean, I'm just telling you what I do.
Hmm.
Like you did the sale the same way I do. I started on Friday and it ends
Yeah.
on Monday.
Uh-huh.
Well, because I get a lot of watchers, um, when Tuesday comes around and there's no sale, I will send all those watchers uh like a 15% off
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
because
Okay.
that
Yeah.
way if the sale's over and
Hmm.
they're actually getting like a little boost of it. And sometimes that works too, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I mean, yeah, it does work.
I did that. I had a 10% sale. I was sending 10% off. So
Uh-huh.
I sold one thing. Here it is. This was last weekend. I've sold something else since then. Well, two things, but
Uh-huh.
um I sold a a toilet seat
What
clock.
what?
Yeah.
Is it it's not a real toilet seat, is it?
No, it's ceramic. It's ceramic.
Oh, oh, cute though. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, 8 inches. That's super
Hmm.
cute. I like it.
And I think I
Johnny
paid
Ceramic,
two
is that
bucks
the
at a what's that?
no, I was just reading it.
Oh yeah, vintage Johnny. So it says Johnny on it. It's a mold. It's a mold. So people made these back in the day. And they all
Mhm.
say Johnny, JOHNNY. Ceramic toilet seat. It's only about
Uh-huh.
8 inches. There's lots of different colors because people made them. And this just had a battery operated. I've seen on eBay ones that, were wired because, depending, I guess, on how old they were. But this just had the clock stuff you can buy at the craft store, to put on it. But it did work. So
Yeah.
that did sell
That's
on my
pretty good,
sale.
Mo.
So
For $40 and
yeah.
38 cents. That's awesome.
Hmm. Yep.
Wow.
So
Awesome.
I was
Loves it.
like, I remember you were like, you had texted me or you sent me a message and said,
Mhm.
"Have you sold anything yet?" And I was like, "No." And then like a little while later, I sold this. I was like, "Oh, thank God." It sold on like Sunday
Nice.
or before or something, right? Sunday
Uh-huh.
or Monday. I don't know. Anyway,
Mhm.
um, and then yeah, Sunday. And then I got to mail this today. Yesterday, I sold this, and I've had a ton of interest in this. I don't even remember where I got it. I must have got it at a estate sale.
What is it?
Um, it is a vintage hammered thick copper hen on nest chicken mold. So
Oh,
it's
okay,
just
I
one of
see
those
it now.
display, you would hang it up. It's copper. It's
Uh-huh.
vintage. Like you can look at it. It's like it's, you can look at this stuff and see that it's older. I sold that for
Mhm.
29.87. I
Nice.
had questions about it. Like somebody was like, "Can you take $10 off for the shipping?" But I was having so many like I was constantly getting watchers, so I was sending offers. And somebody bought it. This was
Uh-huh.
full price. Um,
Oh, wow.
can you take it? The shipping's just, and it's it was pretty long, but the shipping is what it is.
Yeah.
Like I have been for shipping lately, unless it is I've been kind of usually I'll like add a pound. I would add a pound on. You know what I mean? Like if
Mhm.
it's two something, I'm gonna put three. But if it's just over
Right.
two, I'm just putting two because I'll
Mhm.
suck up the couple dollars or whatever
Yeah.
because shipping is so I just keep getting so many complaints about shipping. So I've been kind of been doing that with
Right.
it. But anyway, the shipping was what it was. I
Mhm.
was like, shipping is what's going to cost it's to send it to you. I said I'm not making anything on it. So, and then I
Right.
sold it after that for full price. So, suck it.
Did it go somewhere close? Did it go somewhere close, like the
I
East
don't even
Coast?
know. I have to mail it today. Um,
Oh, I see. Yeah, it is. It's a new sale.
yeah. And then I sold a
I'm
couple little
assuming it's
things in
probably
between.
close.
But
Mhm.
um anyway, so I'm starting to pick up. I've been listing like crazy. I didn't list yesterday because I was so busy, but
Mhm.
I will be listing again today. And
Sounds
yeah,
good.
so I am hopefully
Nice.
get out of the eBay corner um
Yeah.
that I've been in. And now you're in the eBay corner
Well,
kind of.
it's crazy. Yeah. It's like, well, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, it is
Maybe
going
like
close. You're
eBay's
right.
like, oh, you've got a
It's only
lot
going
of
to what's that?
returns. Oh, I was like, maybe eBay's just like, oh, wait for these returns to come through because we don't
Hi,
trust you as a
Harry.
seller.
Yeah,
I have no
exactly.
idea.
You're like in the corner
I have
now
no
too.
idea.
Hi, Harry.
Exactly.
Yes, beach
Crazy.
babes.
Hey, we're prepared. We're hunkering down for the hurricane. We're having a hurricane party.
Except that it's like
Well,
beautiful and sunny outside now.
it's the calm before the storm, but it smells like the sea
For
outside, at
you,
least at my
yeah.
house.
You're close
It
enough.
smells like I
Yeah.
love it. I know. It's just the way it's blowing.
The wind's
But
blowing.
um I know I love it. It's my favorite. It's
Oh,
my
that
second
by the way,
favorite smell in the
my
world.
copper hen is going close. You're right. It's going to Woodstown, New Jersey, which is like very close.
Oh,
Anyway,
so it's the cheapest shipping possible.
I didn't
Cheapest
go to
shipping
any estate
possible.
sales. I didn't even look um yet, Harry. Good ones? Are they any good? Should I uh were they this weekend or last
Depends
weekend?
out.
I haven't even Oh, you're a Jersey boy. You went to Woodstown High School? Cool. You're a
Hmm.
Jersey boy. Delaware transplant
Oh
Jersey boy.
man.
So what okay, let's see what Amy sold. Oh, Amy has some
You have
good
my sold or
stuff.
fines.
Oh, you want to do your finds first? Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Well, whatever's easier for you, since you have to pull them up. I know you have an
Well,
order.
let's do your sold since I just talked, and then we'll do your finds. Yeah, because I didn't take pictures of my finds because
Okay.
I'm a terrible, um, terrible podcast host.
Oh
Let's
my
see where Harry
gosh.
went first. One in Claymont, junk pile. He's too high in price. Cheaper more. I doubt it. The other one is North Wilmington. Is the I want to ask you this one. Is the Claymont one the one that's always there? There's always one that's like off of Philadelphia Pike that is always and I've never gone because I'm leery of it because they always advertise. I mean, not every weekend, but a lot.
Oh, it's like a perpetual sale.
Yeah. So it's just somebody's
Yeah.
garbage, is what I'm thinking. If it's the one he's thinking of. Okay.
Hmm.
Amy sold. Ooh, Jellycat. I've never found a Jellycat. Jellycat,
Oh really?
bashful, rare, retired red panda.
Yeah. I I found him Saturday at a yard sale for a quarter. This past Saturday. And I listed him Monday and he sold in 2 days for
I wish.
that's
That's
full
awesome.
price.
And you paid a quarter for this,
44.88.
right? Because I saw your
A
video.
quarter. A quarter.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I've never
So
found a Jellycat. anywhere.
Yeah, so don't sleep on him. I mean, he looks like, he doesn't even look, I mean, he's not, like, special cute, you know what I mean? He's
Yeah,
not
but
like the
jelly cat
corduroy
it's just the
ones
jelly
or
cats. It's jelly cats, man.
yeah, they're not all created equally though, because I found another one, what was it? Like a crocodile, whatever? I think it was a crocodile, but he's not worth it much. He's worth maybe
Oh,
like 14 bucks, but,
oh,
um, I think it's because they're discontinued, I'm not sure, but
oh, okay,
I
yeah,
was super
that's right.
stoked,
That's
and he's
awesome.
super cute, so 44.88. And
Nice.
when it's changed from my purse, like, I literally paid with a quarter, it's basically free to me,
Oh,
because
yeah, because 'cause you're just digging
it's
that
just
quarter that you're
change.
not gonna use for anything else.
Exactly. Yep, yep. It was funny because at the sale, she was like, plush or a quarter, and then the Squishmallows, because I paid like 20 bucks for those, I was just thinking, "Oh gosh, here we go." She
Yeah.
goes, "Those are 50 cents," and then she laughed. I was like, "Oh, okay."
That's so
I
funny.
didn't get any Squishmallows. It was
Yeah,
funny. I was
that's
like, "Oh,
funny.
okay." I didn't get any squishies though, because uh, they were big. They were really big ones.
Yeah. Hey, Chad. Chad is here. Not
Hey,
only have I never
Chad.
found a jelly cat, I've never even looked for one. Do you sell any plush at all,
Chad,
Chad? I mean,
look.
I'll look through stuff and um you can kind of tell when it's a jelly cat. They have a certain, I think, look, kind of feel.
Oh, yeah, kind of. Yeah. But yeah, at least their tags are easy to
Yeah.
see,
Mm-hmm.
like the tags on their butts,
Right.
it's got that look to it,
Yeah.
but yeah. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. So I was
And
stoked.
that's awesome. Um, oh, I'm
Right.
just reading. This is like, look, Harry says that it's not the same guy I was thinking of. Oh, he's selling it for some people. Just junk. Claymont garbage. I got people from Claymont. My mom and my aunts and uncles all grew up in Claymont. But it is a rough. It's not great. Okay, Amy. Next one. This is so cute. P. Buckley Moss, Young Valley
Mm.
Farmers, framed, signed. It's 721 out of 3,000. And Amy sold it
Yeah,
for
it's pretty big. 99
$99.
bucks.
How big was it?
Free shipping. Um, it was I don't remember. I'll just say like 18 by 18, something like that. Maybe a little more, a little bigger,
Yeah,
because it's framed with glass and all that garbage. Um,
yeah.
I had it on the Facebook Marketplace originally for
Uh-huh.
local pickup only because I
Yeah.
didn't want to ship it
Uh-huh.
because you never know, right?
Right.
So somebody had been messaging Matt about it. They were like, "Will you ship this? Will you ship this? I really want it. Will you ship it?" And I was like, "Ugh, I don't want to ship it." And um so I don't know. I don't know if Matt just couldn't figure out shipping on Facebook Marketplace or what. I don't
Yeah.
know because Matt does all that on his
Right,
account.
right.
So he couldn't figure it out and it wanted some kind of weird info or whatever. And the people were like older and they were like, because I was like, maybe they'll just Venmo. I can get them to just Venmo me and then I'll send them tracking. No, they didn't want to do that. So I was like, fine, I'll put it on eBay and which it sucks because I could have got a lot more for this if I had listed it on eBay. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Mhm.
so I just whatever. It was what it was. But they gave me their zip and stuff, so I figured out the shipping and I just made it free shipping because I had it listed on local
Okay.
pickup for 65 bucks.
Mhm.
And then I just did 100 and free ship. It
Yeah.
was fine. It was only going to Ohio. So that's in the cheap zone for me. Uh, you know,
I failed
the
big
cheap
pictures
shipping zone.
before. I As long as you'll be fine.
I know, but it's time consuming. It's the time. Do you know? Like I've
Mm,
sold some huge things too, like some huge artworks,
yeah.
but
Uh-huh.
it just takes a lot of time. I would rather sell an
I don't know.
expensive Skipper
Uh,
doll outfit that I can shove in an envelope
well,
for
yeah,
50
yeah.
bucks.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't take that much. I guess I kind of like shipping. I don't know. Not love,
I
love,
don't
but I don't mind
mind it, but
it.
it's just I feel like, I feel like I could over pack it, just
Mhm.
because I wanna make sure it looks
Yeah.
good and it, like, is
Yeah.
secure, so,
Mhm.
yeah. This is a Buckley Moss. It's an artist, it's a lithograph, but it was signed and everything,
Yeah.
like, in
It's very
pencil by
pretty.
the artist and stuff.
It's cute.
It's cute,
Mhm.
yeah. And I
Little
had it when I bought
Amish.
this, I only paid, like, 6.99. No, maybe 4.9 I think I paid 4.99 for this at Goodwill. They also had a cross stitch that was like, Amish children on swings, and it was super cute.
Yeah.
Uh, and I took it out of the frame and everything. It was just like the loose linen cross stitch, and I
Right.
just rolled it up and shipped that out. Somebody bought that within a week.
That's awesome.
So
That's cool.
cross
Yeah.
stitches too. Cross
Mhm.
stitches sell well too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yep. They do.
those were
You
my
sold
2
a bunch
solds.
on a live sale one time, right?
Yeah, I think I sold them all.
Yeah.
Sold them all. That's right. Forgot about that. Yep. Those were really cool too, those ones, those pieces. They were just all like flowery baskets and things like that. They
Yeah.
were really well done.
Yeah, they were pretty. Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah.
Probably some good there, but eBay prices, Harry says, yeah, that's a lot. Happens.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, I looked it up, Harry. It's in trusted estate sales. They're kind of pricey until the last day. I've kind of stopped going until the last day. I mean, I know where this one is. Um, I think their prices are kind of high. That's me. Um,
Yeah, there's some like that around here that
yeah,
are
I
high.
think their prices on the first day are kind of high. Um, and I'm not the only one because I was there one time at one of theirs and looking around, and these other two people, because so one of this like a smaller company always um good to know. Yeah. I don't know if you know Newt's Newt's Cleanouts. He always they always post about entrusted and um so I went to one and it was kind of high. And I was like, well, maybe this is, because sometimes maybe it's the people, you know, the people selling. Like they don't want rock bottom for you know what I mean? They want you to sell it for more. So
Right.
you got to kind of feel it
Mhm.
out. So I went to another one and it was high. And I was standing there, I was looking at something, and these two people were like, well, Newt always says to go here, but they're kind of high. And I was like, mm-hmm. And the lady's like, yeah, they are.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
yeah. Yeah, so Harry, go last day. That's what I suggest. I mean, there's people always buying their stuff. I mean, it's not high. It's not eBay necessarily, but it's not reseller either, you know. So,
Mhm.
go when it's on
Yeah.
sale.
Sounds good. Oh, my alarm went off. My like alarm.
Yeah, the sisters
My like alarm
the
went off.
sisters sell Dollar Tree garbage for like $3. Sisters estate
Yikes.
sales around here. Don't go there. It's
Oh no.
time to ask everybody to like
Like and
and
subscribe.
subscribe.
This helps us out.
Yes.
I swear I have I swear I have an alarm, guys, for the
Ding,
to
ding, ding,
remind
ding, ding.
people.
Yup.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
Oh
We
man.
are we are we are
Yeah.
starting to reach some goals, some milestones. We might have some uh should we tease? We might have some exciting news next week.
What kind of exciting news? I don't know anything about this
Our
news.
goals and milestones of our YouTube channel. Growing a
Oh,
little bit.
gotcha. Yeah, just a little bit.
When you
Just
act
the
a
little
little,
baby steps.
you gotta risk it for the biscuit. We don't mind being called Karens every once in a while.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Who cares?
Oh, oh, Harry, thanks. He
Oh,
says you
man.
guys are a great podcast. I believe if you went like on Friday evening, Saturday evening, you would be packed house. Young and still wild. I wish I was. I know. I don't know. What's to say? We'll see.
Oh, yeah. We'll go live tomorrow night, Mo. You wanna do that? You're like,
So
"Oh,
you don't
I
have
don't know
time to
about
do it
that."
on the weekends. We're not, we're not exactly wild out over here on Friday and Saturday nights.
It will be, flippin' flippin' fantastic teeny time would be martini time.
Yes. We're gonna have the
Teeny time.
drinks.
Mm, yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
What, my fines, I'm like, I have a
Oh yeah,
checklist,
I
and
got
I
it.
always mark off
I
all
got
the
it.
checks.
I know. I had them, and then you made me. Uh,
I did no such
you made
thing.
me do the leg thing. You throw me off. Okay,
Oh, okay.
here's one.
Oh, it's not it's not the Barbie, like, it's it's all of the Barbies. Look at this.
It's a whole tote full. This is what you got at that
Look.
sale, right? In the community?
Look. Let me see. Can you see it? It's
Yes,
such a little
that's a
screen.
big
Yes.
tote.
It's
That's the community sale you went
yes.
to, right? Last week?
It was Friday. Yeah, right after the podcast ended, I went to a community sale and bye. Thanks for stopping in. And it's a whole tote of well, the tag said 80s Barbies.
Yeah.
But I've been going through them and they're mostly 90s, like early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And it's full of Barbies, Kens, the little people, not the little people, but like the little like Kellys. I think they're called
Kelly,
Kellys, the
yes.
like the
Uh-huh.
little
Little
kids.
sisters. Yeah.
And and the clothes and shoes, all kinds of stuff. And I only paid 35 bucks for
Nice.
it. So that's fantastic. I've already listed some of them and like even it's just I just knew that it was a good buy because sometimes if you have the right accessories, those accessories can sell really well, you
Mm-hmm.
know? Like
Yeah.
it just hats, like I have like little shopping bags and shoe boxes that, you know, all those little things parted out. So
Right. Yes.
I'm pretty stoked on that.
That's awesome.
I was so excited.
What a deal, man. That's a huge tote full of stuff. It's like packed full too.
It's heavy. It's super heavy. Like insane. Like, look at this. I'm just pulling this one thing out. Like, I don't even know what this is. I'm guessing it's like a little doctor case, kind of like
Yeah, Dr.
like a
Barbie.
little doctor.
Yes.
Yeah, Dr. Barbie. So
Uh-huh.
that's cute. I'm sure that's worth probably $5.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, all kinds of stuff. Like, look at this lady. Like, look at her outfit.
Hold on. Let me make it bigger.
Like, look at that.
Oh, that
It's
is
like,
definitely late 80s, early 90s.
yeah. I mean, look at those
Look at her
earrings
earrings.
too.
That's awesome.
Mhm. I know. And, they're the good ones because they got the bend legs, the bendy
Oh,
legs.
yes. Uh-huh.
Remember that pop,
Yep.
that pop sound? Yeah.
My
So many.
sisters, they're like around your age. They had so much Barbie stuff. There was a giant box of it, like kind of when they stopped um playing with them in the basement, but would
Mhm.
kind of still look it. And one day my dad got rid of it. My mom's like, he got tired of looking at it. I was like, oh my God, that stuff. I mean, they had like the original big dream house, like the 80s dream house, you know?
Mm,
They had a
yes.
townhouse because I wasn't a big Barbie player, but all my other three sisters were. Everything.
Uh,
The the thousands of dollars my dad chucked. It's like, oh, you
right.
know. I mean, and they had
That's
all their
crazy. But
Barbies bent, legs bent, all that.
mhm. Yeah.
Hi, Matt.
Yep. Hey Matt, how are ya? Yeah. So, I was great. I was stoked. I was
That's
like,
freaking awesome.
35 bucks. I take it. He goes, you can have the tote too. And I thought, Well, thank goodness. That would have been a lot to carry
I know.
because everything was loose. All the
Hey, but
accessories
those
were
totes
loose and
aren't
stuff
cheap
like that.
either, so anytime you get a free tote, I'm
I
like,
know.
"Yeah."
Mhm.
I got a free
Exactly.
I got a free milk crate a few weeks ago. I bought stuff at the auction, they had it in a milk crate. I was like, "Oh, yeah."
Uh-huh.
It's not a milk crate, it's like a store-bought milk crate, but it was free. I was like, "Oh, cool."
Oh, like the plastic ones? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, but, like,
Yeah.
it makes me think of they were what was I looking at? Was it an online auction or something? And they were selling milk crates, but they were like actual dairy milk crates. I mean, maybe they were old and like that dairy doesn't
Like
use
the
them
metal
anymore.
ones?
No, the plastic ones, but the ones, that they
Oh, okay.
actually would still use. Like it had the name on it.
Mhm.
Like, like when
Oh, I
they
see,
didn't
I see.
make milk crates when I was in college, you went and found them in the back of
Huh.
somewhere, you know.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
You would come across one. But
Oops, oops.
I used to have a ton of them. Lots of them were in my classroom, so they are passed down to whoever's there now.
Oh,
But
gotcha.
but yeah, so anyway, the yeah, the back to yours, the tote was a score for me too. I'd be like, "Oh, I can use this. I can always use a tote."
Right.
Tote
Exactly.
life.
Exactly.
All right. Amy's
What was
other
the other
find
one?
this week.
Oh, this this was actually next door to the, Jellycat, like, at a yard sale. It was
Oh,
at the yard sale next door,
yeah.
and I'm kicking myself because when I walked up, it's a Ninja coffee bar system.
Mm-hmm.
It was 7 well, the sticker says 7.50, but they only charged me $7. There was actually another Ninja coffee maker too that was like a smaller version. It didn't have, like, the frother on the side. It was
Right.
$5. But I was like, "Oh, I'll just, look at these clothes real quick, and then I'm gonna go back and pick those up," because they were big. And
Yeah.
then I heard some lady asking about them, and I was like, "Darn it," because I was gonna buy them both,
Yeah.
and she only wanted one because she wanted it for personal use. So,
Yeah.
I just was like, "Well, whichever one she doesn't get, I'll just get it." So,
Right.
I paid $7 for it, and
Nice.
they
How much do
brand
they
new,
sell
they're
for?
like 180 bucks, like
Nice.
180 brand new.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, I think, I think it's closer to like 90 to 100 sold, and it's in really good shape. It works. You know, it's in good shape. I cleaned it up and everything. And the funny thing about this is we went to the thrift store last night and we found the exact same one at the thrift store and bought it for personal use. Because
Nice.
it's so nice. It's one of those, like,
I
you can
didn't
see the little dial. It could be
has a
single
front
cup, travel mug, like half
Yeah.
carafe, full carafe. It could be like classic brew, rich iced, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
And
see,
it's nice. We're cleaning it right now. If
that's
you hear
awesome.
drips, we're like descaling it and stuff.
Well, I wanna
So,
know how it works because I I just have a Keurig because Drew doesn't drink as much coffee as well, I only have like a cup a day, maybe 2,
mhm. Oh,
but,
mhm.
um and he'll have one maybe when he's home. He doesn't usually have
Yeah.
one. He
Uh-huh.
he drinks it at work. Um, but I have it because I only drink like 1 cup, so, like, making a pot and I have a
Yeah.
French press. We have a French press for, like, real coffee. But
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
if like, I would like one that makes 1 cup or, like, 1 big cup. I mean,
And
I drink
this
a big
one
cup.
does.
Yeah, see, that's cool.
If you pull that pot out, there's like a little lever that pops down,
Uh-huh.
and then you can sit a single cup on
You
there,
can
and
put
then
your
just hit
cup
the
under there?
dial for a single cup.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's so nice.
You can put a travel mug under there, you can put a coffee cup under there, you can do, like, different sizes of coffee.
Yeah.
You can even do like a demi-tasse cup too.
Mhm.
There's a thing, it says, like, specialty something on
Espresso.
it.
I could
I
do a
don't
little
know. Yeah. Uh-huh. So I'm excited because we drink different. I drink decaf and Matt drinks caffeinated. So we can
Mhm.
actually just,
Yeah.
switch it out. Like,
Right.
so
Yeah.
I'm stoked, and I use a froth like a hand frother right now for milk.
Mhm.
I only typically only use frothed milk on my iced coffee. I don't like it. I don't need it on my, hot coffee,
Right.
but
Mhm.
kinda stoked by that too. It's pretty cool too.
That's
So,
cool. That is cool.
keep an eye out. All
Nice.
those ninja things do really well, even
Yeah,
parted out,
yeah.
you know?
Ninja anything. I've sold
Mhm.
parts of different Ninja stuff before.
Yeah. Like it. Like it, like it.
Chad, I don't want
Yo.
your milk crates, no. But I like getting stuff for free. All right.
You can
Matt
sell them on
says,
Facebook Marketplace.
What's an item you source that always sells fast for you?" I don't know. Nothing's selling fast for me at
Military.
the moment. Military stuff, yeah. I
Yeah.
actually that, you're always buying military, and I bought it wasn't anything great, but it was like military surplus. It was like a little, um, what do you call it? Nylon bag, but it had the medic symbol on it,
Mhm.
and it
Yeah.
sold within a day, like, of listing it. I mean, it
Yeah.
wasn't big money or anything. It was like 15 bucks, but
Huh.
it sold
Mhm.
fast.
Yep. I know.
Point and
That's
shoot
always a great thing
cameras.
to look for.
Yeah.
Oh, those do. Yeah, if you price them right,
Mhm.
they will fly off the shelf. True. True. I've got one I need to list. I think it's been sitting here like all summer, Mo.
It's funny. I wanna know who buys the point and shoot cameras. Like, why?
Oh, like the 2.3 megapixel ones?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know. I don't, but you know what? Matt and I watch some content creators that
Yeah.
are young, and I mean like 19, 20, and they have been doing content on old school digital cameras too. Not all
Yeah.
of it. Like they'll put in some clips of like almost
Yes,
like
and that's
B-roll, and it's
exactly
so
what I was gonna say.
nostalgic.
Are they doing it just because it gives a certain look? Because
Yeah.
there's a content I watch a lot of paranormal stuff, and there's a guy, and he sometimes uses an old it looks like what I used to have that I sold, that's an old Sony video camera
Mhm.
that had the night shot. I kind of wish some part of me kind of wishes I saved it because the night shot on that old Sony camera was so good. But it was tapes, so it was
Yeah.
a hassle to upload it and everything,
Well,
you know?
yeah.
But he uses
Mhm.
one of those sometimes, and because he tries to be like a documentary style in some of his films, so
Yeah.
he uses it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I was like, is it like students and just kids who want to do like, oh, it looks so cool.
Uh-huh. It does. Yeah, because this guy does it with like it's almost like it's his B-roll footage. 'Cause I don't know, maybe it's just in my head. I don't know if he includes the audio of, like, the old-timey, like, click, 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 like, reels, that sound that, like, a reel makes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he puts that in the video, like, maybe low, 'cause I feel like I can hear it in my head.
I guess it's like
So
kids that want to listen to vinyl. I mean, I kind of get the vinyl thing. Just growing up with, listening to records, but you
mhm.
know.
Yup. I listened to this is so off topic. Last Saturday, I listened to the Dave Matthews CD, the Under the Table and Dreaming. Is that the
Mhm.
one? The one
Yeah.
with I listened to that whole CD like in the order,
Yeah.
obviously. And
Uh-huh.
it was like so nostalgic. I was like, oh my gosh. Cause you know how like when you listen to the CD, you kind of remember the next song
Right.
that would pop up.
It's funny
Just so
because
cool.
yeah, and like I feel like well, you know what's funny is like my son listens to some creators and they put out CDs and he'll listen to the whole CD. And it's like how we used to listen to CDs because I feel like nobody makes like an album like to flow. Some of these artists, especially like these,
Mhm.
they're not making
Mhm.
it to flow or go, I don't know what I'm saying, but you
Unless
get
you
it.
unless you're Taylor Swift. She's got her
Mm,
new album coming out,
I
Life
know.
of a
I
Showgirl.
I I mean, I get the pop thing and kids liking her, but I feel like I feel like there's
What?
something weird about her. There's something weird. There's something weird.
Really?
Like, is she a
Like
reptilian?
what?
She's weird. She's very weird and very not human. I don't know. She never seems
Oh,
like
I'm gonna have to write that.
does she does she I don't know. Everything's
I
like
don't know. That sounds like an episode,
I need to
Mo.
I need to yeah, I know. Dash says episode. I need to like form the thought on this, but there's something weird to me. I don't know.
Okay. Bring
I'm
your
still
evidence to
upset
the
that
table.
that one summer when my kid was little and I would turn the little pop station on because that's what he would want to listen to in the car and every other song was Bad Blood.
Oh my gosh. Yes, 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 yes. Well, that was like 2014, I think,
Oh look,
like around that spread.
she's a lizard person, right, Megan?
What? What
Something's weird
happened?
about
What
her. Something weird. I don't know. I don't know.
Mm,
I
no.
don't know. That's a
I need
Dashes House
proof.
episode. We gotta talk about her. VCRs,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Yeah. I have a
So
VCR
quick?
DVD recorder downstairs that I still need to
Mhm.
test because I want to use it before I actually have some things like old family stuff that I would like to digitize before if it
Mhm.
works, I will use it and then I will
Right.
sell it. But yeah, I know, and I just never look. And you know what? I was watching somebody's this was a while ago. I don't know who I was watching, but they were talking about Panasonic VCRs and the ones that sell really good. And I was like, "Are you kidding me? I had that one. I had it. I used it for, you know,
Huh?
a million years in my classroom, you know, when you had to show
Yeah.
something.
Huh?
And eventually it just was taking up space because I wasn't using it anymore because, they finally upgraded our computers and I could put a CD in there. Like
Right.
when we had special days or it was testing and you tested all morning and nobody was learning anything. You'd pop a video, and give them a
Right.
snack. And I was like, it was just taking up space. And I was like, I just gave it away. And it was apparently one of the ones that
That's
really
everything in
sells
life.
that really I know, but this one was like I had the exact one that's like the one you want to look for or something. I was
Right.
like, that's the exact one I had. I never had any problems with it. It was a really good VCR. I will say
Mhm.
that. Um, but I never
Yeah.
look at VCRs. I know because you talk about like not wanting to ship I'd rather ship a big picture in a glass frame than a VCR.
Huh? Really?
Yeah,
I'd rather ship a VCR because it's already like it's compact, basically.
I know. But I feel
I
like
don't look at VCRs really. I
I'm
look at
not
the
looking at them either.
DVD,
Hmm.
VCR,
Yeah,
those dual
good players.
ones,
Yeah. Hmm.
those, and then like what are they called? I don't know, reader writers or something like that. The one, those ones, the recorder
Hmm.
ones.
Yeah.
Um, I picked those sell really well too and quick. Even on local, like I will do those on local because there's just so many people that
Yeah.
want them. And
Hmm.
those CRT TVs too. Those small 13-inch CRT TVs.
Oh yeah.
Those
Well,
are
you find those in the
money.
trash, and yeah, I've
Yes,
never.
I do.
Yeah.
I did.
That is it,
$100 laying in the
Chad.
trash can.
That is the one I had. And it really was a really good
Mhm.
VCR. Like I said, never had any problem with it. It never ate a tape. It was, and it was, it was mine from home that I eventually brought to the classroom because we had like a
What
different,
kind is it?
it's a Panasonic Blue Line.
Okay.
That's the one you want to look
Oh.
for.
Is it say Does it say blue line or does it have that blue
I think
line
it has a
around
blue line.
the
Yeah, has a blue line.
Oh, okay.
And
Gotcha.
yeah, Chad has
Hmm.
one as his personal VCR. Maybe it's the one that I had
Okay.
that made it to you. But it was like just taking up space, and I was just, I did not have a big classroom. I was like, I don't need this anymore. I wasn't looking at videotapes at home, so.
Yeah. Dang,
How do
I'll
you
have to
ship
keep
a
an eye out.
VCR without using bubble wrap, Chad? Let me know. I would like to know.
Without using bubble wrap?
Yeah.
Who said they don't use I can ship a
What do you
VCR without
use?
using any bubble wrap. Is it just using cardboard?
Chad, I don't
Like
know. What do you use?
board, round it?
Chad, do you have a
Because I
video
will
of this?
use
I want to
those.
see it.
Yeah, maybe it's packing paper. Because I don't use a lot of bubble wrap. I use mostly packing paper,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
My mailman just pulled up, and I don't have any packages to go out today, and it's so sad. It's so sad. I mean, I do have orders, but I could technically ship them out.
Yeah, later, tomorrow.
They came in after midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can do it tomorrow. I'll probably do it tomorrow because I need my store to start punishing me for people not reading tags and sizes and stuff like that, you know?
Chad sold a 13-inch Sony Triniton for 329 plus shipping. Wow.
What?
Did it have
Nice.
is it the VCR thing? I, it's funny because I was listening to when I was driving up. Yeah, the Panasonic has a blue line, yeah. The
Uh-huh.
I was listening to the local morning show here, but when I was driving yesterday, when I went up to that store,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
um, it was reruns. It was a best of. They're on vacation, but they were talking about
Oh, okay.
the big giant TVs, and I'm pretty sure they were talking about the Sony Trinitrons, but the big giant
Oh,
ones,
okay.
and that how they were
Oh,
horrible
uh-huh.
to move. Because like some lady called up and she was like, "I oh they were talking about your favorite old video, like what discontinued electro." This is funny, kind of goes with what we're saying because cameras and TVs and VCRs. What discontinued
Uh-huh.
electronics do you still use? And
Okay.
people were talking about their old video games consoles, and then they started talking about CRTVs because that's what they play their old video games on. And then this lady called and she's like, I
Yeah.
still have a big giant Sony Trinitron TV. And the one guy laughs and goes, and why do you still have it? She's like, because I can't, because I can't find six guys to move it out of my house. And they
Oh
all
my
start laughing, and they were talking about it and how they were horrible to move. I mean, his was a 13-inch, but uh
yeah.
that's funny. That's crazy.
I looked it up, Mo. I looked up the
Is that it?
picture. This is a
Yeah.
Triniton. I don't know if it's Chad's, but do you see how it's got speakers on the side, like sticking out?
Yeah.
Well, it's on this side.
Hold on.
Do you see
Yeah.
it?
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah.
backwards. Yeah. So those are kind of cool. Is that what Chad had? Oh my God, I'm so backwards here. But this one that I'm looking at sold for $499
Wow.
free delivery. It's a 1990. Wow. 13-inch, same thing. 13-inch, 1990. That's insane.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah.
Chad, did
So
yours
old,
have those
it's
funky
pretty
speakers
funny
that stick
how
out?
old a lot of this old tech will still sell very well. Because like that old um video camera I had that took, it took like the little tapes.
Mhm.
Um, I bought it for $150 from Best Buy in like the very early 2000s, and
Uh-huh.
I sold it a few years back. It was one of the first things I sold when I started reselling. It still worked. It was all good.
Uh-huh.
I sold it, I think, for 175. So I
So
actually
you made money.
sold it for 25 more than what I sold it for. Isn't that crazy? Um,
It was an asset. It
yeah,
wasn't a liability.
I know.
You
Um,
say?
he says he just used strips of cardboard to make bumpers around the corners and occasionally some packing paper. That's crazy. Yeah, packing paper.
Nice.
Wow. Good to know. Have to remember that. But yeah, I kind of do
Mhm.
regret that I don't have that VCR. But what are you gonna do? I was like, good 10 years ago, I got rid of it
Yeah.
when it just was catching. It
That's
was
what I
just,
do with
it was just, it was just collecting dust in my classroom. I didn't have
like mhm. Yeah. That's what I do with the artwork too. I make bumpers around the corner, like I double bumper it,
Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah,
double
I do that.
bumper
Yeah.
the
Uh-huh.
ends, and then I put bubble wrap and cardboard on the glass
Mhm.
part, and I just cross my fingers,
Yeah,
and that
I'll
and it
put
gets
bubble wrap or usually like I get any any packing material I get I save. So I have like a lot of I have a bunch of styrofoam and like foam. I don't know if it's like cuz my dad's a type 2 diabetic and he gets all his stuff through the mail and they're always giving me these boxes with all this like foam. So I don't know if they wrap it in it. It's like pretty thick.
Mhm.
These like
Yeah.
layers of foam. Like I something not too long ago was really breakable and I did a little bit of bubble
Mhm.
wrap, but I used that foam. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Mhm.
Chad
Oh,
says
yeah,
his
those,
did
like
not
pool
have.
noodles.
Yeah, pool noodles are good too. I've used those for
But
things.
I did use those. I did
Yeah.
use those on that picture. Pool noodles. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What'd Chad say? I'm sorry.
Chad says his TV didn't have the speakers on the side, so that's why that one's a little bit
Gotcha.
more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, Sony
Wild.
Trinitron, little ones. You don't want the giant one, the little ones.
No. Jeez, I can't imagine.
Can you
Th
imagine?
no. I remember somebody having one of those huge TVs that, like, those ones that, like, are super heavy. I was like, "Man, I wouldn't even wanna buy it because then it's like, it's gonna take so many people to get it to your house, you know?"
Oh, I know. I know. He sold that TV to a New York City a lawyer from New York City who drove to Lancaster the next day to personally pick it up. That's crazy. You
Oh,
know,
really?
New York City people love to go to Lancaster, like for, you know, I don't want to say a vacation, but a getaway. They love it. I've heard.
'Cause it's, like, rural?
I
Like, it's a
guess, yeah,
rural
they just get out of
area?
the city. I guess it's just a popular place for them to go.
Hmm, interesting. I don't know why I would have thought, like, Vermont. Maybe that's because that's where, do you remember that movie from the '90s? It was called,
Yep.
Baby
Baby
Boom?
boom. We were just talking about
Like,
that not
that's
too
where
long ago.
she had that house in Vermont, and they made
Yep.
applesauce.
Diane
I
Keaton. Yeah,
loved
she was
that
a big
movie.
old lawyer from New York and she inherited a house and a baby. We were just talking about I was just talking about that with somebody the other day. That's why I remembered it
Uh-huh.
because we were trying to think of what the name was and we figured it out. That's so funny.
Baby I can still see the cover of the VHS. It's in that open doorway. She's, like, leaning with the baby on the hip and whatever. I can see the
Yes.
visual in my head.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
making baby
With the papers
applesauce.
trailed down in paper. Yes.
Yeah. She falls in love with
Country
the
baby.
local vet or something.
Yeah. And she thought it was a therapist.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
It's like, "Oh my god. Well, she was
See,
a
this is why you need a
doctor." "Well,
VCR
yeah, I'm a doctor."
so you can watch
All
so you
these
can
old
get
movies.
Baby Boom on VHS.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yup. Oh my
I haven't seen
goodness.
one, $5. Yeah. I don't I have to look. I have to
Seen what?
that's a good bolo. Keep a lookout on for little TVs. I mean, I know you look out for them. I've never seen a Sony Trinitron one though. That's a the high one on the bolo list. Speaking of bolos, Amy,
Mhm.
we
Oh,
we didn't
yeah.
do it
We
last
forgot to
week,
do this last week.
but
Yeah.
this week these are not our personal sales. These are just things we've come across as we're looking at other stuff on eBay. And so things to for you to look out for and for us.
Yeah.
So here's what Amy found. This
Oh,
is
I can't see the
nuts.
bottom for some
Oh,
reason.
sorry. It is I'll read it. Rare Michael Simon
Okay.
Disney vintage Mickey mini cardigan sweater for Halloween. So it's got like a haunted house and ghosts and they sold it for $900. That's
I don't even know what I was looking up. Um, I was looking up something Disney related, and I came across this as a sold, and I was
right.
like, "Oh, let me." I was like, "Wow, this is cool. I need to screenshot it for our segment."
Mhm.
But I also went in and, like, typed that in to see if it's just a fluke. There were
Yeah.
other ones that were sold
Really?
for, they
Wow.
weren't quite 900, but they were still a lot.
Yeah.
So,
Uh-huh.
definitely, I mean, it's kind of like granny core, so you would, like, maybe kinda pass over it, but,
Yeah,
oh,
it's like what
$1,000
it's what a mom would have worn in the 90s with her mom jeans.
teacher
Uh,
outfit,
Teacher, it's
but, it looks like
definitely a
something the
teacher.
teacher.
I did not wear this kind of stuff,
Yeah.
but it is the teacher thing.
Yeah.
Yes. But
Mhm.
vintage Disney
So
clothes are always something to look out for. There's a
mhm,
girl that I follow on sometimes she does YouTube, but she does a lot of shorts, TikToks. And
mhm.
she always looks for vintage kids clothes and things like from the 90s, like Disney stuff from the 90s, like um Winnie the Pooh. Like it'll be like a little
Okay.
overall outfit, it'll be like $100. So
Right.
this is, it's crazy, but
Right up that alley.
dang,
Mhm. I know.
$900.
So keep an eye out.
So look
I
for those
know.
ugly sweaters and maybe you'll find this because that's where it would be,
Yeah.
with the
Mhm.
ugly Christmas sweaters and just, the little vests with the stuff on it. So
Yeah,
funny.
and they always do well. They always do well for me too. I
Hmm.
always buy them if they're like a
Yeah.
cool pattern and stuff like that.
Yeah. You got to
I
get the
remember I
original ones
sold
too, not the ones
oh,
made to be
yeah,
ugly. Yeah.
the vintage ones.
Hmm.
But I sold one on eBay that had, like, cactus and, like, what was on it? Oh, no, no, no. It was one that was couches or chairs, and
Hmm.
how some of those old couches would have little tassels? Well, it had 3D tassels on the sweater,
Yeah.
and I sold it to a thrift shop in New York City, and I, like, Googled it
Hmm.
to see it, like, to see what it was. It was one of those, like, high-end thrift stores that like, they probably flipped it and sold it for a couple $100,
Right.
and, um, I just was happened to going through Instagram one day, and I saw the sweater, like, in a reel, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's my sweater," and I looked at the page, and it
Yeah.
was that same place that bought it.
That's
I
funny.
was just like, "Wow, full circle." I was like, "Wonder if I could look online to see how much they listed it for." And I sold it for like 40 something,
Wow.
45. They didn't send
Yeah.
an offer or anything, so
That's funny.
must have been good margins.
Yeah.
So,
That's
oh,
crazy.
did you have one? Did you have a
Uh,
bolo?
yeah, because I was
Ooh,
I was looking at um Star Wars stuff because I have like some pieces of play sets that I was listing. So I was like, let me see what the
huh.
highest Star Wars thing that has sold. Now, I can't prove that they
Oh,
actually paid it and didn't return it or whatever, or their credit card didn't. But there was this was the highest one that sold. It's I don't know what AFA is.
wow.
A 1990s Hasbro Star Wars Chewbacca rare vintage new sealed. And then there's a bunch of like
Wow.
letters that I don't know what they are. I guess the
Mhm.
numbers and stuff from it. But it's a 1990s. I don't know why a 90s Hasbro Chewbacca is $5,698, but that's what I found. I don't know if the sale
Wow.
really went through. I don't know if this is money laundering, like some of that Corningware that was like, selling for thousands. I don't
Yeah.
know. Take it
Mhm.
what you will. But Star
Wow.
Wars is always a good uh bet to, you get it at the right price. It's a
Exactly.
good bet to pay. And like I said, I have a playset that's kind of from mine's vintage from the 80s and it's I didn't have all the parts, so I've been putting the parts up. So
Mhm.
that's why I was looking at
Wow.
Star Wars. But who
I mean,
knows?
Grams and Pops Vintage
Oh,
got a boatload of
yes, exactly. They have a ton of
Disney or
vintage
not Disney,
Star
but
Wars stuff. That's awesome.
yeah, I
Yep.
know.
So,
That's
and
amazing. Yeah.
mhm. Yep, there's tons in New York
Oh,
and in Lancaster. Chad says Amish and oh, they have a hotel that caters to Jewish events from New York. People from New York go there. It's crazy. Um,
Oh, okay. Oh, I see, I see.
yeah, uh,
Steam.
Lancaster is just it's funny. I mean, living so close, it's not like a big deal, you know. Can go there. We did
Mhm.
this stuff when we were little, but it's just funny to me that New Yorkers love to go there. I don't know. You
Well, now
know,
you
it
know
just
why.
seems like, yeah, I guess it's just because
They're looking for
you
their
know, there are like touristy
CRTs.
trap kind of things there, you know.
Sure, I'm
So,
sure.
and of course, there's Dutch
They're
Wonderland,
picking up
which
their Amish
apparently
built
is,
furniture.
yeah, yeah. Well, that too. Yeah, I mean
Mhm.
that's true. Amish built furniture is always
Which is
nice.
and it's
Expensive.
super expensive.
Mm-hmm.
We have an Amish we have an Amish store here that has, like, really nice furniture in it,
Yeah.
like Amish built, and it is extremely expensive.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know how much furniture is at normal stores, but I haven't bought anything,
Yeah.
like,
No. Well,
recently, but it
it is
seems
expensive.
outrageously expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, you can tell the quality is there, and it's really
Yes.
nice because there was a bed
Mm-hmm.
that I really liked, and I was like, I can't spend that much on a bed when I might want that bed in 7 years. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Right.
I don't know, but mhm, I
Uh-huh.
don't know. Well, guys, we appreciate everybody coming out and staying. I know we ran a little longer than we normally do,
Yeah.
but,
But we
um,
appreciate it.
make sure to hit the like button on your way out, guys,
Like, you
and
can't remember. I was
Oh,
what are you
I
playing some
I
Kelly Deaver
went too
stuff?
far. I went too far. I wanted to go to the lake and she was right next to it. That's my problem.
She gave you a little sneak peek of our Dash of Sass for
Yeah,
next
exactly.
Wednesday. Yeah, that little audio clip, but thanks for coming out, guys, and I hope you have a great weekend. It should be beautiful all over the country. Hopefully, you're not in any hurricane weather. And with that, guys, we're flipping out.
Bye.
Right? Bye.